PCS, the leader in artificial lift technology, presents Continuous Flow Plunger Lift. Plunger lift is most effective and economical in wells with specific characteristics, namely low bottom hole pressure, high gas and low liquids, production of up to 200 barrels per day, and gas flow nearing or below critical flow rate. By definition, critical flow rate is the minimum gas flow rate that is needed to ensure the continuous removal of liquids from the wellbore. When a well falls below the critical flow rate, the well will begin to load up and will not be able to lift and remove liquids on its own. When evaluating the best plunger lift configuration for your well, you may be faced with making the choice between conventional plungers and continuous flow plungers, also known as bypass plungers. Conventional plungers are typically recommended when the well requires shut-in time to rebuild pressure for the next plunger cycle. When the well is shut in and recovering, the plunger is also able to fall to the bottom in preparation for the next plunger cycle. Conventional plungers perform effectively when gas production is less than 350,000 cubic feet per day and liquid production is proportionately low. In comparison, continuous flow plungers are recommended for wells that require little or no shut-in time. They operate most effectively when gas production is greater than 350,000 cubic feet per day and liquid production does not exceed 200 barrels per day. In addition to these characteristics, the use of continuous flow plungers is typically indicated in wells that exhibit the early signs of liquid loading, wells that are flowing at or near critical rate, wells with high gas velocity that experience liquid loading, and wells that produce ample liquids requiring several plunger trips for removal. The PCS FlowThru plunger is a continuous flow plunger that is able to fall against flow so the well can continually produce. This plunger makes more trips with faster fall times. It delivers continuous fluid removal with little or no shut-in time. Because gas and liquids can pass through it, the PCS FlowThru plunger is able to fall down the wellbore while the well is flowing. Unlike ball and sleeve bypass plungers, the PCS FlowThru plunger's fall rates can be controlled by different slot configurations that are matched to the well's fluid production. Controlled plunger fall speed protects downhole equipment. When appropriately optimized, the PCS FlowThru plunger can complete significantly more cycles per day and subsequently increase production. When traveling through liquid, the PCS FlowThru plunger falls at an average rate of 700 feet per minute. That's significantly faster than a conventional plunger, which falls at an average rate of 200 feet per minute. As the FlowThru plunger completes its descent down the wellbore, it impacts the bottom hole bumper spring, and the plunger's flow-through valve closes. The closed PCS FlowThru plunger now functions much like a conventional one-piece plunger. After impacting the spring, the well's own energy causes the plunger to immediately begin its ascent, swabbing the tubing and lifting the liquids above it. As the plunger reaches the surface, it enters the lubricator, where it delivers its liquid load. The top of the FlowThru plunger then hits and connects with a rod inside the lubricator cap, which opens the plunger's flow-through valve. The open valve allows fluid and gas to pass through the plunger. If the well requires shut-in time, the plunger will begin its next ascent when the well reopens, like a conventional plunger. If the well can remain open, then the flow-through plunger will descend again, falling against flow. As a new plunger cycle begins, the flow-through plunger descends down the well, falling rapidly through any gas or accumulated liquids to the bottom of the wellbore. The plunger closes upon impact, sealing the liquids above it. It then begins its ascent, delivering those liquids to the surface. In a typical 7,000-foot well, the PCS FlowThru plunger completes a round-trip fall and rise cycle in about 20 to 35 minutes. If you're looking to gain increased production in a well that recovers quickly or has high volumes of gas and liquid, the PCS FlowThru plunger might be the right choice. It can help slow the decline of high liquid wells by efficiently removing produced liquids. The resulting increase in gas production is often significant. And because continuous flow plunger lift uses only the well's own energy, it is extremely cost-effective when compared to other forms of artificial lift. PCS offers the FlowThru plunger in a variety of sizes, materials, and configurations to accommodate a full range of well characteristics, flow rates, and production challenges. To learn more about the PCS FlowThru plunger or our complete lineup of well optimization products and services, please contact your local PCS representative or visit us online at www.pcslift.com.